just to make sure. Test 1, 2. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3.
Test 1 2. Test 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Glendale Vikings.
Good evening, Bulldog Nation, and welcome to CKTV's live coverage of tonight's PIAA District 6 Class A quarterfinal matchup. We're coming to you live from Bulldog Stadium here in Claysburg, Pennsylvania, where the excitement is electric and the crowd is loud. Play of football is here. Tonight, the hometown Bulldogs, your hometown Bulldogs, bring an 8-2 record and a number 3 seed and are hosting the Glendale Vikings, who come in with a 4-6 record and a number 6 seed. It's win or go home. Every play counts tonight, and it's just an electric night, like I said. I want to welcome everyone in. I'm sure we have a lot of fans. Actually, we have a lot showing up already on our track number here. I want to introduce my calling partner, Coach Kyle Glass. Coach Kyle, what do you think about tonight's matchup?
I'm really excited. These teams just played 3 weeks ago. It was a pretty good game. It was an interesting game. Claysburg did win that game 39-14, but I believe it was kind of a blowout at halftime. But Glendale made some interesting changes at the half and came out and kind of made it a decent game up there at Glendale. So we'll see. Maybe they made some bigger adjustments in the last 3 weeks. So we'll see what happens here tonight.
Truly did. Absolutely.
Yeah, and before we get started here, we just want to give a huge shout-out to Heidi Kennedy and Baltimore Life for sponsoring tonight's game. There is a fee. Obviously, District 6 charges a fee for us to be able to do this live stream here tonight. So thank you to Heidi Kennedy and Baltimore Life for supplying us with that money to pay for the fee, because without her, we might not have been able to do this tonight.
Absolutely. Heidi's very involved with the district, and anytime you talk to her, she's willing to help out, and we appreciate Heidi for listening. Appreciate you stepping up and allowing us to televise tonight on CKTV. Yeah,
it's interesting. We're not used to having this many viewers already. We're up to a little over 200, and the game didn't even start yet, so it's interesting here tonight. We'll see. We got packed stadium here, too, so a lot of viewers for tonight's game.
A lot of interest in 6A football, and actually PIAA athletics in general. Just a lot of excitement. I know for a small town, Claysburg, they love their football out here. So we draw no matter how well we do, and a lot of folks watching and a lot of people here, and we appreciate you being live with us here tonight as the captains are out on the field for the toss. Kyle, you're better with numbers than I am. Who's Claysburg captains out there?
Yeah, number 4, Mason Campagna. Number 50, Colton Replogle. Number 1, Jacob Herline. And number 75, Mitchell Dotson for the Bulldogs. For Glendale, looks like we got number 51, Daniel Williams. Number 3, Logan Shebeck. Number 2, Cameron DeLibris. And number 75, Devin Kaufman. Looks like Claysburg has won the toss and selected to defer to the second half. So Glendale will be receiving south. The Bulldogs will be kicking south to north here to open this ball game up.
So pretty typical when you win the toss. It's typical that teams will defer. Gives them the option to have that ball in the second half. So see how things set up here. Start the game. I know in talking with a few of the coaches this week, they have a lot of respect for Glendale. They understand that earlier in the year they were able to go up there and do some great things and score a lot of points, but come playoff time, you can throw that stuff in the garbage can. Doesn't mean anything, and they got some guys up front that are pretty beefy.
Yeah, they got some real big guys up front. One to watch for sure is number 51, Daniel Williams. He's definitely a really good athlete. I know on the wrestling mat he does great things.
Yes, he does.
So something to watch there up front.
Yeah, I watched him. It was I think it was his freshman year, if not sophomore year. He absolutely was just dominant on the line. And I soon found out I think he was a freshman. He was only a freshman, so of course he's only gotten better. And someone the Bulldogs are going to have to contain tonight. And it's actually the first name that Coach Kasich brought up in talking with him about the game. So getting ready for kickoff. Trevor Brown, 13 kicking off for the Bulldogs, 12-minute quarters. And we are live at Bulldog Stadium.
That ball goes in to the end zone.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was going to scoot to the right and go out of bounds, but a nice kickoff there by Trevor.
Yeah, so Glendale's going to get the ball at the 20-yard line, I believe. Something to keep an eye on here. I think Glendale might use a little bit of what Everett tried to do to the Bulldogs last week and kind of play the keep the ball type situation from Claysburg.
Yeah, it's a great strategy with the points that the Bulldogs can put up. Here we are, 1st and 10, shotgun, trips right for the Vikings, single back. Quarterback takes snap, inside handoff. I tell you, that hole opened up, but nice play there by the Bulldogs and limiting the number of yards. Still a decent pickup for a first down play.
Number 21, Tanner Ammerman, with about a 4-yard pickup. That's going to bring up an early 2nd down and 6 from the 24-yard line for the Vikings.
Glendale once again in shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, single back, receiver left. Inside handoff up the middle.
Hammerman again on the carry for about another 4-yard pickup. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 for the Vikings.
Yeah, obviously a manageable third down here for the Vikings, and pretty much they can run anything out of this play, although having 2 early running plays with success, they might keep it on the ground. Let's see what the Vikings decide to do. First drive for the Vikings. First possession. Shotgun again. Single back. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Nice footwork there by the QB to avoid a few tackles and get the first down for the Vikings.
Yeah, nice run there by number 3. Logan Skiback on the quarterback keeper. So going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line for Glendale.
Skiback actually has over 1,600 yards passing, so the Vikings are obviously able to pass and run. Of course, starting the game out with 3 straight runs. Now we have shotgun, single back, double receivers both sides. Quarterback keeps it to the right.
Another nice run there by number 3. I think these 4 straight running plays kind of go into what I said earlier there. Glendale's going to try to keep the ball away from Claysburg's high-powered offense.
Yeah, and Glendale comes in. They, I know Claysburg was up big up their place. I think it was 33-0 at the half, but Glendale had 5 interceptions. And anytime you have 5 interceptions in one game, it obviously changes everything. So that's one thing Coach Kasich talked about. He feels this team's very competitive and they can come in here and do some good things. So,
yeah, especially with a real good offensive line that Glendale has.
Trips right, shotgun. 2nd and 3. Quarterback escapes the pocket and gets the first down for the Vikings. 2 first downs for the Vikings here in this opening drive. Again, Skiback's stats, according to Max Preps, 253 attempts, 141 completions, 1,659 yards. You're throwing for 1,600 yards in high school football. You're doing some good things.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 47. Inside handoff again. Nice hold to the left.
Number 21, Tanner Ammerman, with about an 11-yard pickup for another Viking first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those plays, Kyle. That was just too easy. He wasn't touched until he got 3-4 yards, and I don't know if defense is reading something different, but they're going to have to be ready for that play. Glendale will come back to that play again. I can promise you that. So 1st and 10, ball on the 42, Bulldog side of the field, 8:39 and counting. Shotgun. Inside handoff, up the middle again.
Hammerman again with another nice run, about a 7-yard pickup. Something interesting here. Hammerman only had 209 rushing yards coming into tonight's game. So
that is interesting, yeah.
Gage Myers seems like he was the main running back for Glendale before coming into tonight. But I have not seen him run the ball yet, so we'll see. I'm not sure if he's even in the game, So
2nd and 3. Glendale winning on these early downs. First drive. Quarterback draws back. He's going up top to number 2. Good coverage out there by
Braden Haney.
I tell you, he was out there on an island. He did a nice job, and he turned his head and was able to find the ball. And those plays there, Kyle, they can be called either way at any time. It's good defense, but you just hold your breath when those plays happen. So it keeps Glendale in a very manageable 3rd and 3. Look for them to go back to the run here.
I believe that was the first pass play of the game.
Yeah, dropped back a few times, but scrambled. Shotgun, quarterback takes snap, inside handoff. Oh, there's a hole to the left again.
Looks like that's going to be enough for another Viking first down.
Campagna comes up and makes the tackle. So that would be the 3rd or 4th first down. Be interesting to see how Claysburg adjusts, especially with their linebackers. I look for Glendale once Claysburg adjusts to go up top. So 1st and 10, ball in Bulldog territory on the 31-yard line. Shotgun, 2 receivers right, single back. Another direct snap handoff. Nothing fancy about these plays, Kyle.
No, they're just running the ball right up the middle.
Yeah. They're saying, hey, here it is. Come and get us.
And right now, they haven't had any negative plays, so they're just going to keep doing it, I think.
Yeah.
See what the Bulldogs do to change it up a little bit, maybe add some people in the box. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Glendale to the line. 2 receiver sets, both sides. Shotgun. Fake inside handoff.
Wow, nice catch there by number 9, Levi Hamilton. That's going to bring up another first down for the Vikings. Skiback did get hit pretty hard there on the pass, but nice catch there by Hamilton. Pick up that first down.
Yeah, nice play design. They found that dead spot in middle of the Bulldog defense, and kid made a nice play, all hands, and got the first down. So Glendale obviously showing they're able to pass and run. We've had some big holes here early on against the Bulldog defense. 1st and 10. 4 receivers set again. Quarterback keeps it. Good defensive play by the Bulldogs. Looks like Deal slowed it down, and then a group of Bulldog defenders were able to finish it up.
Yeah, I think that's the first play they had for a loss. So we'll see here what the Bulldogs can do to keep that. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11, coming up on 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
You talk about time possession. Glendale says, hey, we're going to take this quarter away from you. 2nd and 11, ball on the 21. Bulldog territory. Quarterback rolling out. He misses the receiver a little bit wide, and the ball goes out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
going to bring up a 3rd down and 11 here for the Vikings. I can tell you one thing. Before the game, Glendale's kicker was kicking 40 to 45-yard field goals into the wind at that time. So
you know what that means. Got to bring up a name, famous name here in town. Go ahead.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Okay.
We'll wait and see if they bring the kicker out. But yeah, I was impressed. He was kicking 45-yard field goals into the wind. So
yeah, nice.
They're definitely in his range from this position.
3rd and 11. Inside handoff. Oh, nice tackle there by number 13 for the Bulldogs, Trevor Brown.
That's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. Looks like Glendale is going to go for this. Something to keep an eye on there. 21, Tanner Ammerman was a little slow to get up on the play. He's still limping around a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be interesting here if the Glendale goes up top. I mean end zone wise, or they look just to get another 1st down. We'll find out here shortly. Shotgun, 2 receivers set to the right, single back, receiver left. 4th and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's an out pattern. Nice pass.
Number 9 into the end zone for a touchdown. Levi Hamilton with a 20-yard touchdown pass for the Vikings to get on the board first.
Wow, what a nice play by the Vikings. I tell you, I was actually watching that receiver dragging. It looked like, was that Nisley covering him?
Nisley
slowed down. I don't know why. And he slowed down for a split second, looked back to his left, and seen the receiver that was a good 2 or 3 yards away from him. So
Connor O'Shell with the point after.
Blocked. Wow. Great drive by the Vikings. Coming into Bulldog Stadium and putting it to him, Kyle. We'll be right back after this short break. Vikings 6, Bulldogs 0. Ready. Back live, Bulldog Stadium. The Vikings drive the ball down the field and put it in the end zone on 4th and 10. 3:56 to go in the first quarter. Kickoff, squib kick.
Oh, that hit off 13, Trevor.
Yeah, that was, you say it hit a Bulldog.
Yeah, that hit Trevor Brown there about the 40-yard line. So that was a real good job there by Justin Metcalf just to fall on it.
Yeah. I tell you, if you ever try to cover a squib kick, they're not as easy as you think.
So Bulldogs are going to have a 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line here. Offense just now seeing the ball almost 9 minutes into the game.
And the Vikings, we know who they're keying on. Let's see if they make adjustments from the game earlier in the year. So 1st and 10, high motion to deal. Campagna to the right.
Nice move.
Nice play by Campagna. I tell you, the number 2 there, he jumped that route on Treon, and Campagna seen it. If he'd have let that go, that was a going the other way. So great job there by Capagna being able to see that. And he picked up 7 yards. So, again, that's just when you have a kid with that type of athleticism and makes that type of play. And it looks simple from up here, but so 2nd and 3. Fake inside handoff to Dill. Capagna up the middle. He hits a seam. And he picks up great yardage out into the 38, 39-yard line. Glendale territory. It's a nice pull there by Capagna on that read.
Real nice play there by Capagna. And that ball, and Capagna was tackled by number 12, Gage Myers, who kind of ran Capagna down there a little bit. So, real nice pickup for the Bulldogs. I think that brought a little bit more life back into the Bulldogs.
Yeah, a lot of cowbells here tonight, Bulldog Stadium. They must be selling them over at Bim's hardware store.
Yeah, we opened the windows up a little bit, and I was like, wow, all I can hear is cowbells.
So 1st and 10. Clock running at 2:30, first quarter. Some
Looks
confusion.
like Bulldogs are going to call a timeout. Again, we just want to give a shout-out to Heidi Kennedy and Baltimore Life for sponsoring the game tonight, allowing us to call this game here, District 6 Class Single A playoff game. So with that timeout, Bulldogs will be back.
Back live, Bulldog Stadium. Bulldogs take a timeout. A little bit of confusion there in the offense. Capagna looked over, and Coach Kasich made a decision to take the timeout. 1st and 10, ball in the 39. Bulldogs line up in their typical shotgun. Capagna back to pass. He's going up top.
Maury's open. Touchdown, Bulldogs! 39-yard touchdown pass by Capagna to Tyler Mowry.
Wow. I tell you, that's a good play design there. The play I haven't seen this year. Mowry up the seam like that. Maybe it's something they have ran before, but maybe that's something they put in as well. So I guess the timeout paid off for the Bulldogs. Nice pass by Capagna, too. It's almost like a touch pass.
Yeah, that was a real nice pass. Nate Fee with a point after. Kick is up. Kick is good. With 2:21 left to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs 7, Glendale 6.
Bulldogs 7, Vikings 6. First quarter action. PIAA single A football quarterfinal round matchup. Bulldogs with the onside kick. Oh, what a play by Trevor Brown. Recovered his own onside kick. Wow. What a tremendous play by that young man. Holy cow.
How many onside kicks does Trevor Brown have this year?
Tell you, he might be all state as an onside kick-offer, if that's a position.
He's got at least 4. He had 3 last game.
For him to recover his own kick.
I mean, you think Glendale would have seen the last week that Claysburg had 3.
What a gutsy call by the special teams guru down there, Coach Kasich. He always tells me he doesn't inform the other coaches when he's doing the onside, so they're all looking at him right now. So Bulldogs with another possession. Campagna shotgun, inside handoff to Deal.
It's a nice pickup.
Yeah, nice footwork there inside by Deal. Who I believe, Remy, how many yards he have? He around 500? Kyle, you have stats? I have them somewhere here.
Yeah, I have some.
So Bulldog shotgun again. Maori motion left. Another inside handoff to Deal. He bumps outside. Oh! I tell you, he needs to hold on to that ball. He had it loose the last run, too. That ball is gold.
Yeah, coming into tonight, Deal had 542 rush yards and 124 receiving yards. Campagna came in with 1,195 rush yards.
Yeah, the young man truly can do it all. There's a lot of men up front, though, helping him out. A lot of good things happening in that line of scrimmage. Fake inside handoff. Swing pass to the left to Haney.
Nice tackle. Nice tackle there by number 21, Tanner Ammerman. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Bulldogs. Looks to be about a 4th and 2, maybe a 4th and 3.
Yeah, Haney, he tried to stretch it out, get outside. You know, you're 3rd and 2. You got to get upfield and get that first down. So he'll learn from that and turn upfield a little quicker the next time. So the Bulldogs going to keep the ball here, 4th and 2. Clock running.
Handoff to Deal. He looks like he got stood up. He's going to be short. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. So after a great onside kick, the Bulldogs got 1 first down. But couldn't go anywhere after that. That's a big stop for Glendale.
Yes, it is. I tell you, I was surprised that Campagna handed it. I don't know. Looked like it was a straight give. It wasn't a read. So I'm watching Coach Kasich down there. He's mad at himself.
That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line for the Vikings with a minute left to go here in the first quarter.
Inside handoff to the Vikings.
Nice tackle there by Campagna with Colton Replogle also in on that tackle. Ammerman limping off the field this time. Something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, Campagna come up and hit him pretty hard. Of course, Campagna has that shoulder tackle. No arm tackle. It's tough to do. It's something you see in the NFL. We talked about before, NFL style tackling. I know George Harr back in his day. That's how he tackled. That and with his face. They didn't have face masks either. But anyway, sorry, George. 2nd and 8 here. Inside handoff
to number 12, Gage Myers. That's who we talked about earlier in the game.
Number 12, Gage Myers on that carry, brought down by Replogle. Bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5. And that is the end of the first quarter.
So at the end of the first quarter, we got Bulldogs 7, Glendale 6. Glendale's going to have a 3rd down and 5 when we come back after this.
Back to Bulldog Stadium, 3rd and 5 for the Vikings. Going from our left to right. Second quarter action. Claysburg, Pennsylvania, Bulldog Stadium. Replo on the blitz. Oh!
Incomplete pass to number 2, Cameron. Ball seemed like it was off to the left just a little bit.
A little high, a little off to the left, and caught number 2 by surprise there a little bit. He couldn't get his hands up quick enough, but fortunate for the Vikings, that ball ended up dropping.
Yeah, that's the type of ball you see that gets tipped up in the air, and the guy back, not even guarding that guy, comes up with an interception.
So let's see what the Vikings try to do here. See if they try to draw the Bulldogs off sides. Low snap.
Low punt. Ball's going to be stopped dead about the 29-yard line. It's going to be Bulldogs 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line.
Yeah, good series there for us coming back second quarter. Bulldogs with the ball here with lots of time. Of course, Kyle, you remember last week's game. It was, 7-7 first half, and it really opened up there in the third quarter last week against Everett. Everett, I believe, is playing Berlin tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games tonight.
Yeah.
We're also going to keep a close eye on the Juniata Valley Northern Cambria game, so we'll give some updates later in the night here. Different scores around the area.
So 1st and 10, Bulldogs going right to left. Ball on the 29-yard line. Maury in motion. Shotgun inside handoff.
Reverse.
Oh! Nice play there by number 56.
Number 56, Mason Brink, brings down number 6, Aiden Solar, after a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, I think our fans are thinking it was a horse collar. It was not.
No, he grabbed him by the left shoulder pad area, but I don't think it was a horse collar either.
It was actually a nice play. I mean, it did look aggressive, but it's any way you could get him down. So 2nd and 5. Capagna rolling out.
Right.
Oh, he gets popped.
Gavin Treon with the nice catch. But Campagna took a massive hit.
Yeah, Campagna absolutely got crushed in the pocket. And I tell you, for him to stay in that pocket that long and deliver that ball, very impressive. Again, it's always kudos for this young man, but that's one of the sweetest plays you'll see in high school. Of course, he's probably not thinking that right now with the pain he's feeling. But
yeah, and also a nice catch there by Treon.
Inside handoff to Deal.
Deal with about a 4-yard pickup. Give a shout out to our trainer, Superman, running across the field.
I thought he was going out to play quarterback.
Bring up second and 6.
I seen somebody run across the field. I wasn't sure who it was at first.
So 2nd and 6. Bulldogs in Viking territory on the 31-yard line.
Looks to be about the 32.
It's like a jet left.
Tyler Mowry. Nice run there by Mowry. It's going to bring up a short 3rd down for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 2.
Mowry on that carry, but we're pushed out of bounds by number 3, Logan Skiback, to bring up 3rd and 2.
And you tell you look at Glendale, they got some big guys up front, don't they?
Yeah, they have to have one of the biggest offensive defensive lines in our area.
Yeah.
Have to look at a couple of those guys.
3rd and 2. Trips to the right. Shotgun. Deal in the backfield.
Yeah, their defensive line is 290, 245, 270, 260, 285.
Wow.
So they got some big defensive and offensive
They're
line.
averaging 265 probably.
Yeah. That's good for single-A football.
Yes, it is.
Bulldogs.
Able to get the first down. Barely. That play there made me nervous, too. It developed really slow.
Bulldogs seem like they're taking their time a little bit here.
Treon in the backfield. He's gone out of the backfield.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Nice catch.
I'll tell you, there was 3 Vikings right there in that area. I was a little worried when Campagna threw that ball.
So was I. He lofted it right over that. I don't know if that was an outside linebacker or the end. He just. And I was afraid Treon was going to get lit up, but.
That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Bulldogs from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, had a few phone calls this week asking if our 10th grade receiver really had 16 touchdowns. And I'm like, yeah.
Looks like the official's going to take a my time. He's running 71. Brady Vinklowski off the field. I'm not sure if that's because it looks like he might have blood all over him. They're going to try to get that cleaned up and get him back in the game.
So 2nd and 5. Clock now running at 9 minutes and counting. Second quarter, 7-6 Bulldogs. Capani up the middle. Kid's hanging on.
Still on his feet.
Capani, his legs are so strong. The one Glendale defender actually ran by him. He thought he was going down.
It looks like it's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs on the 7-yard line, 6-yard line.
So 1st and goal.
Campagna shotgun again with Deal to his left. Campagna running left. Ooh, nice hit there by Campagna.
I tell you, that's just pure speed. That 2 Glendale defenders had the angle on Campagna. He just put in another gear and he's like, oh man,
He's definitely breathing heavy right now.
might be timeout time for Coach Cassie.
Yeah, Campagna does play both ways, so he doesn't get a break.
He does not. Play clock's down to 10. From the 4-yard line, Campagna Inside handoff to Deal.
Nice play there by the Vikings. Stop Deal almost immediately.
I can officially tell Coach Kasich that play is not there.
Yeah, number 12, Gage Myers, is always right there.
Up to 0. That is not there.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Good play there by the Vikings on defense. I tell you what, they can pop. They can know how to hit.
Again, the Bulldogs are taking their time in the huddle, something you don't see too often. Letting that 40-second clock get down low.
Panya rolling out.
Looking
backside.
Oh! One-handed catch by Treon.
Treon says, I don't need one hand to catch that ball. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How impressive was that catch? Do we have replay capabilities?
We do, but I already missed it. That's something you gotta clip real fast if you want to clip it.
Oh, yeah?
I always get focused in the moment and always forget about the replay. But it was definitely a one-handed catch by Treon. Nate Fee point after. Kick is up, and kick is good.
Yeah, we used to have more time for replay. Jerome, he changed that. I don't know. I'm going to get him to change that back. But anyways, what a catch by Treon. Great drive by the Bulldogs. 14-6. We'll be back live. Back, Bulldog Stadium, Claysburg, Pennsylvania, 14-6 Bulldogs. Claysburg kicking off. Brown kicks the ball to the 20. Ball received. Nice coverage by the Bulldogs. Brown and Deal.
On that return brought down by Deal and Brown.
Brown almost always makes his own tackle on the kickoff.
He really does. That kid just loves football. He loves sports, but the thing with him, I've never seen him not hustle 100%. I'm not around him all day like the coaches are, but just very impressive. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Ball on the 27. 2 receivers right. Shotgun, single back, 2 receivers left. Bulldogs spread out defensively. Nice tackle there by number 3 and number 50. Replo looked like Spider-Man on that one.
Replo came flying in, literally.
Yeah.
Not after a 1st down. There by the Vikings.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that later on film. I'm not sure why he jumped that high, but maybe he jumped over someone. I don't know. I didn't see that part of it. But
All I see is him flying through the air. I was a little bit.
Yeah. But nice play by the Vikings. 1st and 10. 14-6. 7 minutes and counting here in the second quarter. Inside handoff.
Whoa, that looks like a little bit late. 56 for the Vikings and 71 for the
Nothing
Bulldogs.
called on that. I don't know. They say play to the whistle, but
The whistle was definitely blown way before that one.
yeah, you got to make that call.
Coach Kasich is down there right now talking to the official.
There he is. But they have the best perspective, so maybe he's seen something different. Maybe they were engaged. And
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 here for the Vikings. Dropping back for a pass. That ball falls incomplete.
nice play there by Nisley. Of course, Nisley made the big play last week against Everett, changed that momentum on that SWAT fumble. Allowed the Bulldogs to get the ball and tie it up before the half. So big down, big 39 here. Bulldogs would like nothing more than to get this ball back for another possession here in the second quarter. Shotgun. Twins left, twins right. Inside screen. Read nicely by Trevor Brown. Trevor was able to avoid two linemen setting up for the screen. Came underneath and made a nice play to
It's going to bring up a 4th down and 6. Looks like Glendale is going to punt once again. Campagna back deep for the Bulldogs. Number 9, Levi Hamilton on for the punt.
looks like a different punter.
Yeah, that last punt was really low, so. Oh, that's a nice punt.
Yeah, it is.
Real nice punt. Campagna's going to pick it up at the 5-yard line. Couple real nice jukes by Campagna to get the ball up to about the 28-yard line.
It's a nice play by Mason Campagna to really change the field position. He juked 3 or 4 times.
Went from the 5-yard line to the 30-yard line.
Wow.
At first, I thought he was just going to let the ball go.
Yeah. And he doesn't return a lot of punts.
No, usually he's not the one back deep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if the Bulldogs were watching for the fake and kind of just put him back because he is the safety or what they were thinking there.
So the ball, instead of being on the 8 or 9 yard lines, on the 30-yard line with lots of time here in the second quarter, 14-6. Campagna rolling to the right. He's throwing the ball deep to Treon. Treon makes the catch.
It's about a 30 to 40-yard pickup again.
Oh, my, as Dick Enberg would say back in the day. Big play for the Bulldogs.
Treon does a really good job of just getting open after the play was over. The play was definitely over there.
Yeah.
Campagna was rolling way right, and he just knows how to get open after the fact. He does a real good job
I
coming back
agree.
to the ball, finding that open spot.
It's impressive. He's so young. He's, 15 maybe?
Yeah, I don't even think he's 16 years old yet.
Kid can't drive a car yet.
It's going to be a legal motion on the Bulldogs.
To the snap. False start. Number 50 offense. Again, penalty. Still first down.
It's going to be a false start on number 50, Colton Replogle, which is going to bring up a 1st down and 15 for the Bulldogs.
Looks like the Bulldogs kept the same play in.
Campagna up the middle. About a 6-yard pickup.
Yeah, that was a good pull there by Campagna. He they were doing that cross again in the backfield, but he pulled it, picked up, 6 you said?
Yep. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 after that false start on the first play. Just under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here till halftime. Bulldogs seem to be taking their time.
Trion's got single coverage out here. 5 receiver set. Campagna shotgun.
Pressure.
Oh, wow.
Nice job by Campagna just to get that ball off. But real good coverage there by number 3, Logan Skivek, to push Maury out of bounds.
Yeah, and you say just a nice play to get the ball off. Not only did he get it off, he threw it 25 yards on a line. And that's just not normal, Kyle, at this level. So Campagna's arm strength is...
Well, I can tell from baseball, he definitely has a real strong arm.
Yeah. Of course, those that don't know, Coach Glass is our varsity baseball coach. Has the pleasure of spending time with a lot of these football athletes on the baseball diamond. So 39, big play for the Bulldogs here. They're going empty set again.
Screen. Oh, Campagna just threw the ball a little bit behind Maury. Him and Maury are actually talking it up a little bit. They're not real sure. One of the two definitely didn't run the correct play.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that was on Maury. That he got a little bit too far inside. Only because of where the linemen were setting up. But my apologies to Maury if that's not accurate. Because I truly don't know. But just the way the linemen were setting up, it looked as if he was a little bit too far inside. And Campagna didn't have much time. Obviously, with the screen, linemen are coming.
It's going to bring up a early 4th down and 9 here for the Bulldogs. It's a big one. Campagna going to Haney. That ball falls incomplete, out of the reach of Haney.
Yeah, that ball there was just off target. Treon was open underneath, but looked like Haney had some space there as well. So
something to keep an eye on, too. Glendale has been getting pretty good pressure. They haven't been sacking Campagna, but they've been right there when he's been letting the ball go. So that could be another factor.
That's a great point.
He got hit real hard there a little bit earlier, so he could be thinking about that here. Maybe mess up a few throws.
So 1st and 10 going the other way. Glendale empty set. It's like you got 4 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, and they're doing a slant. Nice play by Haney. Actually, nice play on both ends. Glendale, nice timing in pass. Pick up 8 or 9. Well played by both sides.
Dribble-briss.
Is that how you say that?
That's how the PA announcer said it.
So 2nd and 2, very favorable 2nd down for the Vikings. They're going to run in same formation, opposite side of the field. 4 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Oh, wow.
Nice play by number 50, Colton Replogle, and number 74, Dustin Slowick, both on that tackle. Looks like Glendale is going to take their first time out of the half.
Yeah, nice read there by Replogle. I tell you, he gets by Replogle. There's only one guy over there, so obviously that was set up by Glendale, and very fortunate for the Bulldogs that they were able to stop him in his tracks.
We'll be back right after.
Back to Bulldog Stadium. Glendale with the possession. Ball in the 43, 3rd and 5 after a big play by Replogle. 4 receivers to the right, shotgun. Quick pass. Like a quick flanker type screen.
Yeah, out to number 21, Tanner Ammerman. Just falls incomplete.
Yeah, and that was one of those plays. It didn't look good from the start. Bulldogs read it, probably seen that on film, and they had a couple guys jump at, and ball was just a little out front. And it might have been best that he didn't catch that, because I don't know if he'd have got any yards, might have lost a few yards. But it does stop the clock here. 4th and 5. Bulldogs still with 2 timeouts. Minute 54. Clock stopped.
Campagna back deep again for the Bulldogs.
He's going to let this one roll this time. Ball right at the 20-yard line. Bulldogs take possession, 144. And you want to stay on or you want to go out?
It's up to you.
We'll stay on.
We'll give another quick shout out to Heidi Kennedy and Baltimore Life for sponsoring tonight's game. Without her, we would not be able to call this game tonight, so huge shout out to her. Also, shout out to our 900 viewers watching this game tonight. I want to thank everybody that's from all over.
Absolutely. We appreciate everyone tuning in tonight as the Bulldogs are set up here. Trips to the right. 1st and 10. Inside handoff. Fake handoff. Haney. Braden Haney with the play. Nice play call there by Coach Cassick. And I tell you, that was a nice catch by Haney. Campagna put it there, but it was all hands, so. Again, another play I have not seen.
Yeah, I know one thing. If Gavin would have blocked for a couple more seconds, Haney would have definitely had room to almost go the whole way. There wasn't many guys out there.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 39-yard line. 2 receivers set. Tight formation. Oh, Haney with the catch. He gets outside. Nice play by Haney. He was like a pinball there when he first caught that ball.
I think he might have caught that ball one-handed as well.
Yeah.
Bulldogs are going to have to pick up the pace a little bit. But I guess it helps a little bit when Campagna can throw 50-yarders pretty easy.
Yeah. Yep. So 2nd and 5. A little bit of confusion here. Blitz by Glendale.
Maui
nice
open.
Pass. Campagna rolling to the left, throwing across his body. Uses a flick of the wrist and throws it down for 15 or 20 yards. Nice catch there by Maui.
Bulldogs a little bit quicker here to the ball.
1st and 10. Rolls out to the right. Campagna keeps it. He goes up the middle. No.
Stepped out of bounds. About the 16, 17-yard line. There is a flag on the play. Blocking the back on the Bulldogs, it looks like.
Yeah, he did block him in the back, but he barely touched him.
Yeah.
That official, he's been tough on the Bulldogs tonight. 2 touchy calls. Still results in a 1st down.
Looks like Coach Cassick's going to call a timeout with 33 seconds left to go here till halftime. We'll be right back after this short break.
Back Bulldog Stadium, 1st and 10, ball in the 30 after the timeout taken by Coach Kasich. 33 seconds. Bulldogs. Backside screen to Mowry. He finds a hole.
Oh, he's got the ball back.
Wow.
Capone's pass is complete to Mowry. That is good for a
I think that was the same play they were trying to run earlier when Mowry kind of ran a little too far one way.
Yeah,
Looks
that's a
like-
good point. They spiked it. Stopped the clock.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down. And 10 with 23 seconds left to go here till halftime.
Got some guests in the booth here. Kyle, you want to introduce them?
They're shaking their heads no.
They're saying no. We can't say their names. So, should be 2nd and 10. 23 seconds, lots of time. Bulldogs have one timeout.
Capania over the middle.
Oh!
Nice catch there by Mowry.
Mowry, he knew he was going to be popped, but he hung on to that ball dear life.
Caden Franks on the hit. Bulldogs up to the ball quick. Campagna up the middle. Still on his feet. Into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown. Campagna on the keeper for a 1-yard touchdown run.
Wow, to score that touchdown this late in the second quarter. Great read by Campagna. I think Glendale was caught off guard a little bit. They thought they were going to spike it.
I think our offensive line was caught off guard. They didn't even move.
Well, that too. I think even our coaching staff over here was caught off guard. So
Nate Fee on the kick. Point after. Kick is up. Kick is good. With 7 seconds left to go here till halftime. Bulldogs 21. Your Glendale Vikings 6. We'll be back right after this short.
Back to Claysburg Stadium. Bulldogs 21. 6 seconds here. Second quarter. Onside kick. We were just laughing at trying onside kick. Sure enough.
A couple fans yelling. Didn't move. I'm not sure if it did or not.
Yeah, definitely did not.
Should at least been a second.
Yeah.
Anyway, 7 seconds left to go here till halftime. Glendale has the ball at the 48-yard line with 2 timeouts left to go. So they definitely have time. Looks like they're just going to go off deep. Ball's going to fall incomplete. Intended for number 2, Cameron.
So it looks like the Vikings will have one more play here unless there's a penalty. 1 second left in the second quarter.
Glendale's going to call a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Back to Bulldog Stadium after the Glendale timeout. 1 second left. See if they try to do a hook and ladder or something creative here, or if they just air one out.
Looks like they're going to air one out.
Oh! Backside tackle by Remy Deal. Probably be recorded as a sack.
In the backfield by number 11, Remy Deal.
It's a big play.
That'll end this first half.
Nice play. Great way to end the first half, Kyle. I tell you, the momentum is really on the Bulldog side, scoring late and then getting that big sack there. So coaching staff has to be very happy with where they're at. But I tell you, a lot of time left. Obviously, a whole second half, and see what happens.
We're gonna switch mics and switch cameras here for the bands to play, and we'll be back after halftime.
Hey, one more back! Let's go! Let's go! One more back, guys!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Glendale Viking Marching Band. The band is being led onto the field by drum major Trip Worthington and featured twirler Melanie Phillips. The band is under the direction of Chloe Tubbs, assisted by Larry Katoric, and our band front advisor is Julie Knoll. Tonight's show includes songs of resilience. We'll open with Eye of the Tiger from the hit Rocky series. We'll then get knocked down but get up again, performing Tough Thumper by Chumbawamba and trumpet soloist Brendan Solo. And then we'll close with the Journey hit Don't Stop Believin', featuring trumpet soloist Claire Kozak. We hope you enjoy our show. Miss Tubbs, is your band ready? the Glendale Viking Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome back your CK Bulldog Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Gabriel Kohler, with drum major Gisela Nehemiah assisting. Color guard directors are Ashley Musselman and Caitlin Moore. Tonight, the band is going to add a little color to your evening, starting with Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs. Next, you can skip the money and go straight to the show with Blue Suede Shoes of Elvis Lee, written by Carl Perkins. Finally, we close with the Rolling Stones Painted Black, with feature majorettes McKenna Black and Lana Muscle. Sit back and enjoy our colorful show.
What's the number?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Claysburg-Kimmel School District and Athletic Department want to recognize and thank our 2025 sponsors. They are Martin's Oil Company, Ziegler Chevrolet Claysburg, owned by CK alumni Bob Ziegler, B4 Club Therapy owner Superman Barrow, Connemall Mason Physician Group, Claysburg Family Medicine Claysburg, Matt Caponi Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs, Floor's Notary, Claysburg, PA, owned by CK alumni Amy Gill, Buffy Clore, and Jody Clore. Hometown Bank, Claysburg, Courtesy Motors, Altoona, Edgar Snyder and Associates, never a fee unless we get money for you. Schumann's Concessions 2, Central States Manufacturing Incorporated, Claysburg, PA. Butler Hall Garage, CK alumni Mike and Becky Walter. Martin's General Store, Carpet Depot Home Center, owned and operated by CK alumni, the Burkett family. Plaza Azteca, Altoona, Evie Black Attorneys, Hollidaysburg and Roaring Spring, Randy Moyer Auto Glass, East Freedom. Thank you to all our sponsors and your continued support of CK Athletics. Get out your 50-50 tickets. The winning number, it's a yellow ticket. The winning number is 071962. 071962. Please come to the press box to collect your winning.
Welcome back, Bulldog Stadium. Your CK Bulldogs 21, the Vikings 6, second half action. PI double A onside kick.
I called it. They got it.
Oh, they got it.
They touched it early. They touched it early. It's my call. Flag on the play. They touched it before 10 yards.
Said be illegal touching.
The kicker touched it before 10 yards. He touched it about 9. That's my...
Wow, what a big penalty. The Vikings with a well-executed onside kick, but they just touched the ball a yard early. Bulldogs will take possession at the spot. Is that how that works?
I believe so. Looks like it.
Great.
Touching prior to 10 yards by the kicking team. 5 yards, Claysburg, first half.
5 yards. So then they should get 5 more yards from right there.
Yeah, wow.
No, now they're putting it back down. No yardage penalty. All right, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 49-yard line. Campagna shotgun. Deal to his right. Looking deep. That ball sputtered a little bit out of Campagna's hand. Not sure if that was tipped or not.
Yeah, I don't know what our receivers were doing. That was I'll be frank, that was an awful play.
I think the way the ball looked, it must have been touched a little bit at the line or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. No yardage is assessed on that illegal touching there. You think there would be. But still great field position, 49-yard line. 2nd and 10.
The old double handoff for the Bulldogs. We haven't seen that play all year. We've seen it 3 times tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they ran that in one of the away games. Because I watch Huddle quite often, and I've seen that play.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 from the 45-yard line here for the Bulldogs. So an early third down. Caponian shotgun again. Deal to his right. Caponian keeper up the middle. Got hit almost immediately. Going way backwards. Nice play by a group of Vikings. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to punt this one away. That was about a 6-yard loss there for Campagna.
Yeah, it's only one way to describe that drive. Ugly. All 3 plays were pretty much blown up. So obviously a kicking situation here for the Bulldogs.
Trevor Brown. Looks like he's going to run this ball.
Wow, what a play by Trevor Brown.
Gutsy play by Coach Kasich, but I like it.
Wow, when I was watching Coach Kasich, he called that. That's gutsy. That is gutsy. So the Bulldogs take advantage of a fake punt on a 4th and 14 at midfield. Something I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Kyle, now I'm going to have to listen to Coach Kasich all week. Tell me what a great special teams coach he is.
That was the second great special teams play of the night.
Yeah, true. So 1st and 10.
All by Trevor Brown, too.
Trevor's having a good night. Campagna drops back, rolling to the right.
Got
Finds an
Haney.
open receiver. Haney with the catch. It's like a 12-yard gain. Unless there's a flag.
There is a flag on the play. Back to where there's usually holding called.
Holding. Offense, number 74. 10 yards from the previous spot. The play first down.
It's going to be a holding on number 74, Dustin Slowick, for the 10-yard penalty. It's going to be a replay of downs. So it's going to bring up a first down and 20.
Slowick, he's just a tough kid. He's not a real big kid, but he's on that line, and he does some good things for his size and plays with heart. Watch him play all day long as well. But big penalty there. It's 1st and 20. See what the Bulldogs decide to do here. Clock is running. 9 minutes. Pawnee drops back. Inside screen.
Nice play there by number 9, Levi Hamilton. And also 51, Daniel Williams on the tackle.
It's getting a little chippy out there, if you noticed.
Hey, it's a winner-go-home game.
Yeah. You always want to keep your composure, obviously. You don't want to hurt your team. Yeah, it's getting a little chippy here. Hopefully, guys keep making good decisions. Play within the whistle. So 2nd and 15. 2 receivers set to the left and 2 receivers set to the right. Campagna straight keep around the left end. He gets out of bounds after 6 or 7 yard gain.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
I have a lot of fans stopping in saying it's cold out there.
I know I'm hot. Jerome Dawson did a real good job fixing that heat.
It took him a while. He got it.
We needed the AC. We couldn't get that figured out, but we sure have the heat.
3rd and 8. Campagna rolling to the right.
Oh, that's horse collar.
Yeah, that's definitely a horse collar there. He did throw the flag.
Yes, he did throw the flag.
It'd be what, half distance to the goal, or?
Yep, should be from that spot.
First down, Bulldogs.
I know one thing. We can tell it's windy just by the ref's mic. Every time his mic comes on, you can hear the wind.
Kyle, those are the little things you bring to the broadcast, you know. I didn't think of that.
I could hear it. It's going to be a first and goal for the Bulldogs from the 9-yard line. Hand off to the tractor. Another flag on the play.
Yep. Yeah, I just got done saying it's get a little chippy out there, and sure enough, be interesting who this is on.
I'm not honestly sure. All I saw was Mason Campagna running after Remy Deal trying to pull him away.
Yeah, this is a tough angle for us where we're sitting.
Hey, there was a thank you. There was I guess a purse found. Do you think we should announce that?
Look at it. Look at it. Why not?
Against rights, or rather blue and white, as penalties offset. Count, second down.
So offsetting penalties, unsportsmanlike on both sides, and again, I'm not sure what was going on, but.
I heard on number 11, but I wasn't sure.
Number 11 for Claysburg has his first unsportsmanlike foul. Number 12 for Glendale has his first unsportsmanlike foul.
So we have number 11, Remy Deal, and number 12, Gage Myers, both receiving their first unsportsmanlike foul. Just look at it.
After all that, we have a second and goal from the 3. Plays called in. Campagna shotgun. Rep logo.
Colton Rep logo on that carry down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, they're saying he was down at the 1. Almost looked like the ball came out, but I don't know. Again, it's a tough angle.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 here for the Bulldogs. I guess 3rd down and goal from the 1. Deal got stopped again.
What did I say about that 0 hole?
It's not open. I think you said that earlier in the game. That's going to bring up a 4th and 2. So that was a 1-yard loss for the Bulldogs. So big 4th down.
Found behind the press box. It is now located inside the press box. If you lost a fanny pack, please come and see.
4th and 2. Let's see what Coach Cassie draws up here. If he does a quarterback keeper or rollout. Motion right. Back to the left. Campagna straight up the middle.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great call. Great call. Campagna with a quick burst. Finds a hole out of the right side and gets in the end zone for the Bulldog touchdown.
Nate Fee in for the point after try.
Nate Fee on for the point after attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good with 6:09 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs 27, Glendale Vikings 6.
Back to Bulldog Stadium. Claysburg pushing in another touchdown. Go up. Puts lead at 28-6. 6:09, third quarter. PIAA single A football.
Brown kicks it deep.
Trevor Brown with a line drive. Of course, he's the first one down there, I would imagine.
Yep, he hit the guy first, but didn't make the tackle. Uh-oh. Another flag on the play.
That ball was down on the 21-yard line. The Bulldogs will take over first and 10.
The Bulldogs. Right now, the Vikings are going to have the ball at the 21-yard line.
I think our announcer, he has the wrong team, I think. Who hired that guy?
I think you did.
I did.
Personal foul. On return team number 12. Acquisitions in the goal. First down.
It's a personal foul against the Vikings.
Against number 12. That would be his second personal foul.
They didn't announce that, though.
But they did say number 12.
Yeah. Is there a difference between personal foul and unsportsmanlike?
Must be. Because I thought you could only have 2 before you were out of the game. So the Vikings are going to have a 1st and 10 here on the, says 10-yard line, but it looks to be an 11-yard line.
Oh! That was a tough play from the beginning there for the Vikings.
Another flag on the play.
Oh, wow.
An eligible man downfield. Looks like the call is going to be against Glendale. Trying to figure out if Coach Kasic's going to accept it or not. So an eligible man downfield against Glendale. Coach Kasic elected to decline that penalty. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
I would have accepted it. But that's why he's the head coach. So
That's why we're sitting in the booth.
That's right. Inside handoff. Good defense by the Bulldogs. 71.
Landon Woods. 79. Jacob Freeman. 50. Colton Replow. All 3 of them in on that tackle.
Ammerman on that carry will bring up 3rd and 9.
Ammerman had probably 60 yards there that first drive, and he's been held to probably less than 20 since then.
Yeah, good point.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9 for Glendale. Ball on the 11-yard line. 5:10 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, nice play by the quarterback. Nice touch pass. Almost had the safety there in the end zone.
Nice catch also there by number 9, Levi Hamilton.
Big first down for the Vikings.
That's a first down they needed just to stay in this ball game.
Absolutely. Yeah, decent coverage there. I don't know, was that Haney on the coverage or I'm not sure who it was, but decent coverage, just nice pass and as you said, nice catch. So Vikings come out, 2 receiver sets both sides, single back, shotgun. 1st and 10. Swing pass out. Oh!
Nice tackle there by Colton Replogle.
Replogle shot out of a cannon.
Spivak's pass is complete to Hammerman. Stopped there by number 50.
Wow. Just a nice, tough, hard hit by Replogle, who last week was credited with 10 tackles. I would have guessed he had 25 tackles. He was all over the field last week. Claysburg hosted Everett. So 2nd and 12, loss of 2. Ball 1 to 25. Quarterback rolls to the left. Ooh. Gets out of bounds, a little short of the 2 or 3 yards short of the first down.
71. Landon Woods and 13 Brown both hit each other pretty hard. They missed the guy running.
Yeah. You were probably thinking the same thing I think. They're going to hit that quarterback too late. He's out of bounds. But
Ended up hitting each other.
yeah.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Vikings.
Single back set, shotgun. Quick in pass. Oh!
Ball's too high. Incomplete for number 2.
Yeah, good coverage there by Haney. He was right on him. Pass is a little low. Could have made a play on it, but brings up a 4th down and 4 for the Vikings. See what the Vikings decide to do here. Down 28-6. They're going to set up. They're going for it, Kyle. Big call by the Vikings here. Quarterback keeper.
Uh-oh, he's going to be close.
Oh!
First down.
He got it. All effort there by Glendale's quarterback. Great play by that young man. He was determined to get that first down. So the Vikings, they roll the dice and come up with a 4.5-yard gain to maintain possession here in the 3rd quarter. 3:33 and counting, 28-6 Bulldogs. Trips to the right, single back. Quarterback slant, quick hook pass. Oh, nice play by Haney. Haney almost ripped that out of his hands. So 2nd and 10. Clock stopped on the incompletion. Glendale running a lot of 3 receiver sets. Claysburg has 2 guys out here. Toss sweep. Oh, good defense by the Bulldogs. I can guarantee you, Kyle, they practiced that play all week long.
Yeah, that was a group of Bulldogs on the tackle.
Yeah, a lot of great angles there by the flow. The linebackers flowing left to right. And that play looked like it was going to go somewhere there at first, but great job. See our defensive coordinator, Coach Reffner, he was jumping up and down. He liked that effort there. So 3rd and 12. I think they're going to call offsides on the Bulldogs. I think Deal was a split second too early. Yeah, it was close. It was real close, but I think he was probably in the neutral zone. Of course, that ruling there, Kyle, they blew the whistle because he was unabated to the quarterback, meaning someone could get hurt if they don't blow the whistle.
Yeah. It's also a play of the offense, though. You kind of don't want the whistle blowing. You can throw the ball deep, and whatever happens, happens.
True. So, makes it a 3rd and 6. Nice adjustment by the Bulldogs. They ran that play earlier and got a big, actually it was a touchdown. Bulldogs adjusted. I tell you what, they had 3 guys there to make the play. Bulldogs showing up here defensively in the second half.
It's going to bring up another 4th down here for the Vikings.
Three receiver set to the left, single back. Shotgun clock running. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Nice breaks a tackle there.
Another 4th down pickup for the Vikings.
I tell you, the quarterback. What's the quarterback's last name again, Kyle? He's made some nice plays tonight.
Logan Skibeck.
Skibeck. That's why I asked you to say it.
I'm still not going to say number 2's last name because I'm not sure.
So Glendale, yet another 1st down on.
Looks like we're going to have timeout.
Please reset the game clock to 1 minute, 12 seconds.
Game clock needs to be reset to 1:12.
Be strike 1 for the clock operator. We allow 3 strikes.
I think that might have been strike 2 because he left 1 second on the clock.
That's true. So strike 2 and a clock operator. Screen pass in the middle. Bulldogs seen it. They picked that up quick. Excellent defense. Of course, screen passes often are set up when defense being overly aggressive. But the Bulldogs are able to sniff that one out and shut it down immediately. So 2nd and 9. 3rd quarter, clock running under 20 seconds. Cowbells are going crazy here at Bulldog Stadium.
Quick pass again to number 2. Falls incomplete.
Yeah, I was watching the quarterback there. His body was ahead of his arm, and he tried to slow it down, but that's why it angled down. It was just a low pass.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9 from the 43-yard line. 9 seconds left to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Quarter went fast, didn't it?
Yeah, the 1st and 3rd quarter has gone fast. That 2nd quarter kind of slowed down a little bit there.
Yeah.
Ski back pass. Oh!
Yeah, that was a little early.
Yeah, Tyler Mowry.
Wonder what he was thinking there, Kyle. I mean, I've seen early before, but
that was really early.
Yeah.
Pass interference by the defense, number 3. 15-yard penalty. The yardage results in a first down.
It's going to be a first down.
Yeah, I'd like to hear what he was seeing there. Maybe send Boom Boom down to interview him before the fourth quarter.
It's going to, after that penalty, it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Skibeck looking to pass again.
He's going
to
up
the
top.
end zone.
He's there.
That ball's floated.
Good defense out there.
Real good job by Braden Haney.
He got caught up in the wind or something, but wow. Yes, for those that know, Boom Boom is in the press box. He said he's cold, so we got to toughen him up. Elementary school. So if you're out there listening, anyone, you see Boom Boom Monday, you let him know we got to toughen him up.
Yeah, once again, before we go break here, the fourth quarter, we're going to give a shout out to Heidi Kennedy and Baltimore Life for sponsoring tonight's game. Again, thank you to Heidi Kennedy
Thank
and
you, Heidi.
Baltimore Life. We'll be back to start this fourth quarter.
Back live.
Flag on the play. Going to be a false start, I believe, against the Vikings.
Staff, false start. Number 58 of the offense.
Number 58, Braden Keith on that false start.
Fourth quarter, 2nd and 15 after the penalty. Bulldogs with a comfortable lead, 28-6. But it is high school football, so you never know.
Anything could happen.
Yes, 4 receivers set to the left, empty backfield, high motion. Quarterback has quick. Oh, he's wide open out there, Kyle. Nice play by the Vikings. I don't know if that was a busted coverage or.
I think the Bulldogs can be lucky that was only a 9-yard pickup because there was nobody around him.
Good point. Who was over there?
Tyler Mowry came in late.
Mowry. Was Haney on this side?
Yes.
We got to think of a nickname for Haney. Prime. He's prime.
Like Coach Prime.
He's not prime time. He's prime. 3rd and 2. Quarterback straight up the middle.
Ooh. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down.
I tell you, he has a lot of first downs tonight in that run, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's for sure. especially on 3rd and 4th down. One thing about the Vikings offense is they don't move real quick when they have the ball, so they are losing a lot of time on that clock.
Yeah.
So the clock is Claysburg's best friend right now.
Great point.
Backward pass to number 21.
Again, the pursuit by the Bulldogs. After the missed tackle upfield, 2 or 3 Bulldogs are there to make the play. Again, I really like the effort defensively.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. Ball on the 15-yard line for the Vikings.
Replogle with the blitz up the middle. What a play by Replogle. Shut the gap, and boy, that poor young man didn't have a chance. Boy, he timed that perfectly, Kyle. He shot that gap, and I don't think anyone touched him. Replogle, he came to play tonight.
I feel like Replogle always comes to play.
Yeah, he's a kid who can play at the next level. See what he does. I know his brother plays at Juniata. So 3rd and 12. Clock running. 9:14 and counting. Oh! Capone. Ball went off the Glendale Vikings' hands, and Capone, he almost got it, but those are tough to catch. Those reaction plays there.
Looks like we have an injury on the field, so we'll be back right after this injury break.
We're back live at Bulldog Stadium, 4th and 12. Young man was able to walk off the field. Hope everything's okay. So 4th and 12, 9 minutes. Replogle looking like he's coming. Fumble!
Looks like number 12, Gage Myers, does pick that ball up, but that's still a turnover on downs by the Vikings. So the Bulldogs are going to take over 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Just over 9 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter.
Kyle, do you have other scores? Do you want to give a shout out to some scores?
Fourth down on the original play, so after the play, first down.
Yeah, we have Chestnut Ridge beating Tussey Mountain 13-10. Still the 3rd quarter there.
They were down 10-0 there last time I asked you for that update.
Yeah, the big one that the Bulldogs are keeping an eye on are Juniata Valley and Northern Cambria. Juniata Valley is currently winning 13-6.
13-6.
So that game's definitely right there, still within range for either team. I'm not sure what just happened there.
Yeah, whatever it was blown up. Looked like it was a handoff pass back to Capania, but it was blown up from the onset. So great defense there by the Vikings.
Yeah, Penn Cambria has beaten Forest Hills 41-7.
Wow. Yeah, I know Forest Hills got them earlier this year.
Richland's beaten United Valley 28-6.
Richland's always tough.
BG's beaten Purchase Line 38-0.
2nd and 10. A little bit of confusion in the backfield. Campagna with the keeper. So able to pick up 5.
Hollidaysburg's beaten Taylor Outerdice 55-8.
Wow.
Hollidaysburg still undefeated on the year.
Yeah, they beat Alderdice earlier in the year, but it was a 3 or 4 point game in the fourth quarter. And I know Coach DeLatchery, he was anxious about this week. I guess every game you're anxious anymore in high school football or at any level, especially in the playoffs.
Huntington's beaten Tyrone 42-7.
Wow.
I know that's sort of a backyard brawl, but Huntington is taking it too.
Campagna with the long ball.
Is that
her line?
Her line. Ball falls incomplete.
I tell you, Campagna seen it the last minute. There was a guy coming heavy and hard. And luckily for Campagna, he picked it up and was able to roll to right. And her line was open. He just was so deep that it was just such a tough pass. So falls incomplete. 4th and 7. Bulldogs will punt it away with 8:09. Fourth quarter.
Nice punt. Real nice punt.
Trevor Brown with another great punt. Wow. Talk about changing field position.
He should be special teams All-State.
He has my vote.
Myersdale's beaten Northern Bedford 28-6. That's a tough one there for Northern Bedford.
Yeah, Northern, they had such a great run there for, about 5 or 6 years in a row. They were just dominant.
Yeah, struggled a bit this year.
Yeah, they had a lot of close games.
Claysburg went into Northern Bedford week 2, I believe, and
they barely got out of there.
Barely snuck out of there with the win.
Coach Black does a great job for the Panthers. So 1st and 10 here for the Vikings. Ball in the 26. Shotgun. 2 receivers set to the right. Quarterback drops back. A lot of pressure. Officials were determining whether or not that was intentional ground. And I think the question was, did the ball make the line of scrimmage?
I don't think it did. I think that's why they threw the flag.
You got to make the line of scrimmage. And then there wasn't really a receiver there, but you could argue that because I think it was number 2 was out here, 15 yards downfield. So that's a spot foul, loss of down. This will be 2nd down in. Oh, wow. 5 yards from the spot of the throw.
Plus loss of downs. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and not 15. About 20 at least.
Dive up the middle.
Another flag on the play.
Nice gain.
Myers on that carry brought down by Mowry.
On the run, face mask, number 3 of the defense, 5-yard penalty for the end of the run. Repeat.
Give a shout out to one of our Bulldog players, Aiden Wendell, who I guess broke something somewhere in the JV game, and I know being told he's at home watching the game. So, Aiden, want to give a shout out, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. I'm sure you're enjoying the Bulldog score right now. 28-6. Fourth quarter, 7:33 and counting. Trip set to the left. Shotgun. Single back. Rep logo on the tackle.
That was enough for another first down.
I think that's a good name for Haney Prime. Haney Prime. So we got the tractor, we got Prime. What else? What other nicknames we have? We got to think of some more here before the end of the year.
The main one we kept saying was the tractor.
Tractor, yeah. So 1st and 10, ball on the 37. Glendale once again in shotgun with a single back. Bulldogs have 7 men in the box. Quarterback drops back. Lots of time.
Nowhere to throw it.
Pocket collapses, yeah. 25, Levi Kennedy on the tackle. Son of tonight's sponsor, Heidi Kennedy. Every time I see Levi, he looks taller. That or I'm shrinking.
Well,
so 2nd and 11.
Cowbells are ringing again.
Yes, they are. This place is rocking tonight. Oh, good coverage out there by Mowry.
Mowry and Peyton Isley, both on the tackle.
Of course, clock's running. Approaching 5 minutes in the 4th quarter. Coach Kasich says, hey, we'll take this all day long. Third and 11. Out pass again. Good defense out there by Brown.
It's going to bring up a 4th down and 11 for the Vikings. Big 4th down here for the Vikings.
Haney Prime, one-on-one coverage. Full receiver set to the right. QB keeper.
Oh, incomplete
So
pass.
close. Wow.
Just out of the reach of number 12, Gage Myers.
Turnover on downs for the Bulldogs.
4:53 left to go in this ball game. Bulldogs have 1st and 10 inside Vikings territory already at the 36-yard line.
Looks like we're getting a timeout here, Kyle. I don't know.
Yep, Coach Kasich is calling a timeout. We'll be right back after this short timeout.
Back live. Bulldogs 1st and 10, ball in the 36 in Viking territory. Drop snap.
The snap was fumbled. Recovered by Capania. Bring up second.
Caponia's mad at himself, but that happens.
Yep, just drop the ball.
Yeah.
Real good job just falling on it.
Yeah. Like he looked like he was trying to either read the defense or get the ball to deal. And loss of 4.
Yeah, it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 14. Hand off to the tractor
Up to 0 hole.
for only a 2-yard pickup. I think we have less than 10 yards on that 0 hole tonight. Maybe less than that. Maybe less than 5.
That was probably the 1 hole there, but
hey, keep running the ball.
yeah,
Clock's on your side right now.
absolutely. You put the ball in the air here, Kyle, or you just keep running it?
I'd keep running it. Get the clock under 3 minutes. It's not what Coach Kasich wants to do. Well, Caponi does run it. Delivers a pretty nice hit.
Yeah, you and I have been wrong a lot this year. Me more than you, but
Seems like what we say, they do the opposite.
that's why they're 8 and 2.
And that's
You
why
and I'd
we're,
be 2 and 8.
that's why we're sitting up here.
Yep.
At least tonight we're nice and warm. We don't have to worry about this wind.
Yes. Yep.
Jerome Dodson got the heat cranked up. Yeah, Steve Waller was out there kicking some field goals before the game.
I didn't say I heard that. Yeah.
He kept blaming it all on the wind, but I don't know. He didn't look too hot.
Yeah. 4th and 1. Capone says, I'll just keep it.
First down.
It's going to be close. Do you get it?
That far official looks like he's giving it to him. Yep.
Yeah.
First down. Clock is still rolling.
Well, you called that early too, Kyle. Getting confident here.
Say about one more first down, and that's going to do it.
Yeah. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Play clock running. Down to 6. Inside handoff to Deal. Pick up a 2 or 3.
That's going to put us under 2 minutes real shortly.
If you remember, Kyle, Glendale was up 6-0. We blocked the extra point, and since then, really, the Bulldogs have kind of dominated.
Yeah. Score update, Juniata Valley 20, Northern Cambria 12.
Wow. Fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah, if things hold, we being Claysburg, we'd be traveling to Valley next week.
Campagna on that carry.
Looks like he went out of bounds.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and short for the Bulldogs.
On that key brings up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, for a lot of these kids, Kyle, yeah, this is their last, unless something fluky happens, this is their last game at Bulldog Stadium. And then, you know, for the Vikings, seniors on that side, this will be their last game. And that's, that last game of a sport you love, it can be very emotional.
Yeah, it's real interesting here for the Bulldog seniors because they have played on the old field. They had a year or so that they were playing at different places, so it's nice for this
Yeah.
group of seniors to be able to play here
Right.
at the new Bulldog Stadium. Campagna picks up a first down, so that
Yeah, that's probably need time now, I would think. So if the Juniata Valley score holds, the Bulldogs would go to Alexandria, PA.
Juniata Valley just scored again, so it's 23-12 now.
Yeah, that game there, they got a good hold on that game. So I imagine we'll be traveling.
Yeah, and that was a real close game earlier in the year where the Bulldogs fell short to Juniata Valley, 44-31. That was actually the last Bulldog loss.
Wow.
And that was week 4 of the season. So the Bulldogs have not lost since they lost to Juniata Valley at home week 4, 44-31.
Great win here tonight for the Bulldogs. Congratulations to our entire football team, coaching staff, and football community. And again, the seniors get to play another week. And at this point in the season, that's all it's about. Whether you win by 1 or you win by 22. It's all about advancing, which the Bulldogs will do. Kudos to Glendale Vikings. They did a lot of good things tonight. But the Bulldogs offensively are just so potent, Kyle. They can
beat you so many different ways.
Yeah. The Pawnee is obviously the X factor, but they have some guys up front, and they have 3 stud receivers. Deal has really come along carrying the ball, and so congratulations to Coach Cassick, the entire staff, and the entire Claysburg-Kimmel community.
Yeah, before we sign off here, I just want to say thanks again to Heidi Kennedy,
Absolutely.
Baltimore Life, for sponsoring tonight's game.
I second that. Thank you, Heidi, and we appreciate all of our sponsors out there that sponsored the Bulldogs, really in all of our sports, football, volleyball. Of course, we'll have sponsors during the winter season with basketball, wrestling, and I know we'll have lots of sponsors for baseball. But that is it, Kyle. If you want to take us out, we'll call it a night.
Yeah, thanks for everyone watching tonight. Bulldogs get the victory 28-6, and maybe you guys can join us next week as the Bulldogs will most likely take on Juniata Valley.